My name is Dr. Candice Lanius, and I'm a faculty member in the Department of Communication Arts here at UAH. I'm also a member of the VIEW Lab, or Evaluation and User Experience Lab, on campus as well. And today I'd like to share with you a research project that I'm currently working on. It's called the Public Speaking Anxiety Study, or PSA for short. While we all might get nervous when we interact with an audience for the first time or in a new context, we might get shaky hands and accelerated heart rate. Public speaking anxiety becomes a problem when an individual's response to that stimulus keeps spiraling, so they're not able to calm down and do a good job at delivering their speech. In my study, what I'm focusing on is going to the classroom in many different sections of STEAM 113, public speaking here on campus, and I'm helping students to understand what's causing them to have a stressful response and ways that we can train them better to be public speakers. So in consultation with their instructor and with the consent of the students, I'll go into the classroom, and first I will ask them to take a self-reported Likert scale in order to measure how comfortable they are with public speaking. After that, during their graded primary speeches, I'll come in and take an audio-visual recording, and then I'll also have them wear a heart rate monitor, just like this one. While this does give us the heart rate average, which goes up or down depending on how strenuous they feel the situation is, it also measures HRV, or RR intervals, which is a way for us to understand how stressed they are according to the stimuli that they're interacting with. It also tells us if they're switching from the sympathetic system, which is the fight or flight reflex, back into the parasympathetic system, which means they're handling the stress better. By measuring when that's occurring inside of the public speaking situation, we can train them to become better speakers overall.
Now I would like to show you a few examples of what the RR interval charts look like when a student is wearing the heart rate band. In this first example, what you see is the student with the band on sitting next to me prior to going up to the front of the room to deliver their remarks. It starts out with a very low value around 600, and you can see that there's nervousness. They go up and then they go back down, and down it indicates higher stress. But once they start speaking, they quickly become comfortable and confident in the situation, and their average goes up. There is a slight dip right around the 1014 mark, which would indicate maybe they made a joke that didn't go well, or it could be a problem with their transitions. And by looking at the audiovisual recording, we can help them with that. But overall, they tended to go up and deliver a successful speech. On the next chart, however, we can see an example of a situation where the person is not comfortable. They likewise start around 600, but rather than going up around 1000 as they deliver their remarks, their body switches into a stressful fight or flight reflex when they dip down all the way to 350 towards the middle of their speech. This is the person that we'd want to work with to make sure that they can more comfortably speak to public audiences in the future.
Thank you for your time today.